Well, hey everybody, Rudy Alpha Investments. So, obviously, after being bombarded with messages, we're going to go ahead and do a little news discussion. So, as everybody's aware by now, we have the new Zendikar set coming out in I'd say a month, which means the spoiler season and the hype train. They're going to fire up the hype train. Everyone's going to hop on and scream, act like the world's ending, and be super dramatic about everything. Don't forget to thumbs down the video 2 times to make me happy. And I'm going to go over the details and kind of what the thing that surprised me more than anything, just to make it short and sweet in this video, is the return of the lottery cards with a twist. So we all kind of knew eventually lottery cards were going to return to help sell products, specifically standard boxes. Because I want to give you guys my perspective here. The fact that we keep having more and more flashy products that are just crushing us in the face, the standard regular boxes need to be a little bit more appealing to really sell the product. And now, obviously, everybody knows at this point that the foil fetch lands or fancy lottery cards are only available, I guess, in the collector boxes type of... In other words, in the non-standard booster box. So unlike before, you could get an Expedition lottery card in a regular box of Zendikar, Battle for Zendikar back in 2015, I think it was, 2014, 15? 2015. This time around, the regular new Zendikar boxes will have a box topper where you can get a lottery card, but it's not going to be a foil full Monty fancy version. That's kind of a big difference. And I mean, that's my opinion, but the reason I say that's a big difference, to back it up with actual data, is let's look at what's happening with Double Masters and the VIP packs. I don't truly believe the VIP packs would be nearly as a monster hot demanded product if you could get foil Force of Will showcase card in a Double Masters box topper box, but you can't. They made sure that you can't get the foiled versions. So they made sure that if you want the top tier flashiest thing, you had to buy the more expensive product. So that's interesting. That also, just so everybody understands, that is going to make the print run of the new lottery cards higher than old school Expedition cards and Kaladesh Masterpiece Invention cards from the previous era. Those cards were truly lottery. Those were the reason people loved them, because they were flippin' beautiful. Even the Amonkhet cards, which look like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which now you still can't read the cards, but they're so wacky looking, they're very unique. Now, obviously, they didn't reprint the exact same card. They changed it, made a new fancy border. It looks pretty cool. So I don't really have anything negative to say about that, but just understand the difference, everybody. This is also going to drive the price of the Zendikar collector boxes specifically. Are you really surprised? You know, I'm trying not to be negative and dramatic about it, because it's really just, I mean, it's going to make the price of the collector boxes higher. It's going to push people to a certain direction. It is disappointing that you can't get a full Monty flashy Expedition card in a regular box like before. It is disappointing, at least from my perspective. It makes me not want to be as dramatic in opening the regular Zendikar boxes versus doing the flashy ones. You know, it's kind of like the VIP thing, you know? And it's just a sign of the times, of the direction. I really don't have any dramatic shenanigans in this video. I'm just kind of taking all the news in. I just want to have a general video for everybody, just because of the amount of comments and messages and, you know, hype train's been fueled up and everybody's on board right now. So based on this, as the spoilers come out for the regular set, this is what I expect from now to 30 days from now, the release. I do expect, as the cards get spoiled in the regular Zendikar set itself, I expect the power level to be throttled back. I expect the cards to feel weaker or not as dramatic whenever... If the spoiler season even started for the regular set, if they've even started doing the regular cards, and I may be wrong, but I'm expecting, at least if I was in the Ivory Tower, I would be throttling back the power level of the basic standard set. They did that with Battle for Zendikar and Oath of the Gatewatch, and it's kind of a good time for them to usually do a kind of click the ratchet back a few times on the power level, especially coming from this Ikoria and Throne era. Seriously. So I expect the regular Zendikar set to be throttled down for the regular value. I expect the regular boxes, Wizards to hold an allocation period the full 60 days minimum. due to demand and to make sure that the product level actually stays, how do I say it, stable. You know, make sure that the secondary market stays calm so there's no dramatic issues. I know there's a lot of rumors going around regarding the collector boxes being 3 times the print run. There's 1 million collector boxes. I'm not fully on board with that because, at least from what I've seen, I'm not noticing much of a difference in a higher quantity of collector boxes. It seems maybe a little bit. I heard maybe like, Rudy, you may get 10% more allocation than like Ikoria, which I'm not understanding. 3 times the amount would seem kind of extreme. From all stores, distributors, and sources, like on my Ikoria infamous disaster sale, I think I had like 2,000 boxes of the collector reserve, and I ended up selling like 3,000 boxes in like 3 minutes. So to say 3 times the supply, that means I'm going to get 6,000 boxes of Zendikar collectors. I'm just not buying into that. I'm sorry. I would like that to be the case, but I'm just not. I just don't think that's going to happen. I just don't believe wherever that rumor started. I'm not on board with it. Now again, if I get some sort of proof and some data showing that all the allocations for all the stores are triple or double, hey, I'll make a video and I'll be very excited to tell that with everybody. That'd be very cool. I would like that to be true. I'm pulling for it, but I don't think it is. Other little things I want to comment on this video is, I guess it turns out some of those leaks from the tinfoil hat video turned out to be true with all these other Harry Potters and Norse themed and Viking. I guess all this stuff turned out to be true. Go figure. I really didn't think that stuff in that video was going to come out to be true. Turns out it looks like almost all of it's true again. Yeah, go figure. Anyways, one other thing I want to touch on real quick in this video today while everybody's hyped up and losing their minds. The Zendikar Set Boosters. I'm on the fence about this product right now. I'm actually considering just kind of dropping this product line completely and actually doing no Zendikar Set Boosters because it's the same problem as the Jumpstart. And I don't want to be a part of it because the supply is so pathetic and the allocation is supposed to be so low. First of all, stores pre-ordering these things way in advance now, you are setting yourself up for effing disaster, and you are the biggest Timmy, and you're going to be next in the line with the stores that are going to fail. And from screwing up and overselling and hosing everybody or pulling a Ponzi scheme, whatever these stores are doing. You need to be aware there are some serious issues with the Zendikar Set Boosters and the supply chain similar to Jumpstart, and I'm on the fence right now of trading my allocation for that when I get the exact number, and just trading that and letting other stores have it, and just focusing on the Zendikar collector boxes. The Zendikar collector boxes are a one-time print. Whatever comes out, just like the Core 21, the Ikoria, the Throne, Theros. That's it. That's it. What you see is what we get, and it's over with. The set booster boxes are going to be continuously reprinted for the next 12 to 18 months, just like the standard boxes. So be fully aware of that. I don't know if there's an allocation period on this new product line, similar to the standard draft boosters. I'm not sure. But I want people to be aware this is a major red flag. Use caution on this product line. So I'm not sure if I'm even going to dabble in that product line unless I can get at least a decent supply. Otherwise, it's just no. I'm not going to do like 30 boxes at like $400 a box. Or these stores or eBay trying to get $150, may go to $200. It's like Jumpstart. I mean, Jumpstart, there's stores still selling Jumpstart for $200 to $250 a box. And I was like, it's just too high. Like I said, 150s is what I unloaded mine for. And again, if the market would normalize, I think the product should be between 120 and 130 at the most. These things saying 200 plus is just absurd. Now again, if it's out of print and there's no more coming, that's a different conversation. Then we can readjust our talk. But the fact it's in print, they've confirmed there's more coming. You need to be really careful with this. It's going to set up a lot of people and a lot of stores and a lot of customers for bad experiences. And just you need to be informed of how this mechanics of these products are moving and how the supply chains, some are smooth, some are problematic right now. So overall, that's all I have to say. As expected again in the rumor mill, the Zendikar collector boxes are going to be the go-to thing by far. The fact you can get the foil lottery expedition fetch lands and the Zendikar collector boxes, I'm telling you all, similar to the Ikoria situation and similar to like even Throne at the beginning, this is going to be where the hot thing is. I expect the big money to fully follow for the Zendikar collector boxes. Just be very careful on pre-ordering months in advance, everybody. Tell me what you think. If I missed anything, I don't know, let me know.